All right, guys, we're going to take a look at the Rayshard Brooks incident. And as of this morning, the morning of the 15th anyway, I believe one of the officers has been charged. So let's jump into this thing. Well, first, let's make this light stop flashing before I have a fucking seizure again. There we go. Why are you being a little bitch? There. All right, let's look at the video here and see what we can see.
I can't blame nothing on her. It was my decision. I said, hey, if she can't get her order together, and I'm not feeling uptight right now, I should park right here. Go to sleep. I'm not feeling, I'm just not feeling right.
What do you mean you're not feeling right?
Like I said.
Do you think maybe that you had too much to drink and you realized that you shouldn't drive, so you parked?
I mean,
Giving him an out.
Would that be accurate to say?
yes, sir. Mr. Roth, yes.
All right, so your girlfriend dropped you off, you got into the car,
I
you backed
pulled
out,
up
you
and
pulled
called her.
up, and you're like, damn, I'm too drunk to drive. And so you pull back into the parking spot and park.
I called her like, babe.
Oh, is that accurate?
If it's a couple moments, I got on the phone with her.
Yeah.
I'm like, babe, hey, damn, you want number one or number two, or?
But
she's like,
would
babe,
you agree?
You take care of that. You're a man. You figure out what we're going to eat tonight.
All right, let's move past that. Would you agree that you've had too much to drink to drive?
I mean, I can focus, Mr. Roth. I can focus.
Would you agree that you've had too much to drink to drive?
I haven't had, to the point where I can't focus.
Okay.
I was a little tired ahead of the day because we just came from North Carolina.
Do you think that you're safe to operate a vehicle right
Absolutely, Mr. Roth.
now? And how much have you had to drink?
I had 1.5 margaritas, Mr. Roth.
1.5 margaritas.
Yes, sir.
2, then 1.5. I mean, we can pretty well establish what we're seeing here, and I'm assuming he's going to go through field sobriety. But this Mr. Brooks is apparently intoxicated, based on the slurring of the words, and he's probably unsteady on his feet, has an odor of alcohol about his person. So.
Sir.
Margaritas.
Yes.
Have you had anything else today? Any other type of drink?
No, sir.
You haven't had any daiquiris?
I haven't had no daiquiri. I had 1.5 little small cups of margarita, but I'm up now. Y'all got me up with this.
Got you up.
I'm up now.
Hey, will you take a preliminary breath test for me?
What's that?
It's a little handheld machine. I have you blow into it, and then lets me know if you're positive or negative for the presence of alcohol in your breath.
I've been drinking.
Okay.
I do say that.
Okay.
But I'm only going a few minutes down the road.
I got you. I'm just asking, will you take a preliminary breath test for me?
I mean, I don't know what it is.
I just said it's a little handheld machine. Lets me know if it's positive or negative for the presence of alcohol. That's part of my investigation.
You know it is the presence.
I
I've
know.
been drinking.
I know. I can tell. That's just part of my investigation.
But like I said, if I have to park this car right here, right now,
hold on. It's just a yes or no. We don't need to go back and forth about it. It's just a yes or no.
But what if I take this test and I don't care about? I can walk home. I don't have to park. Legit.
Why would you walk home?
I just don't want to be in violation of anybody. I can walk. My sister's house is right here.
Do you think that you'd be in violation of something if you were to drive your vehicle?
If that's less possible for me to park here, lock the car up, and do everything that I need to do within the presence of you guys, I can just go home. I have my daughters there right now. My daughter's birthday was yesterday.
Hold on, Mr. Brooks. Will you take a preliminary breath test for me? It's yes or no.
I don't want to refuse anything.
It's yes or no. It's completely up to you.
Yes, I will.
Okay, just wait here while I grab it.
Oh, man.
So, just trying to make sure, man, you're safe to drive, that's all.
I know, man. I just,
you scared me a little bit because you were sleeping in there. So that's, you know, why I was making sure you're okay. You know, and then that's.
I know. You just doing your job.
Right, just take a deep breath in, put your mouth over the mouthpiece, blow as hard as you can until I tell you to stop. Blah, 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 stop. Very good.
I just had a few drinks. That's it.
How many?
1.5. Like I said, I was into the second cup. I wasn't even. I told her, babe, let's go because I'm hungry.
What kind of drinks did you have?
I'm not sure. It's something she ordered. She said top shelf or whatever.
Top shelf what?
I'm not sure. It was, like I said, it was her birthday and it was my daughter's birthday intent to, you know.
So not that this has anything to do with the end result of what we're watching the video for, but he's establishing that Mr. Brooks here is in fact intoxicated, probably over the legal limit. I don't know if he's trying to make a DUI case or public intox or disorderly conduct or you know, whatever they've got in Atlanta.
Have a good time, and I said, babe, you know, I'm hungry. Let's go. My baby's mom, she was there. I said, babe, go ahead. I'm cool. You know, here's the money for the blow-up bed tomorrow. Here's the money for, you know, to enjoy herself tomorrow. Just, you know, give me a burger or something.
Right.
Just take me home. I'm ready to go.
So you had about 1.5 drinks, but you don't remember what kind of drinks they were?
No, sir.
All right.
I really don't, Mr. All
All right, I think you've had too much to drink to be driving. Put your hands behind your back for me. Here, put your hands behind your back.
Always when it starts.
Hey, stop fighting! Stop fighting! Stop fighting! You're gonna get tased! You're gonna get tased! Stop!
Mr. Ross!
Stop!
Come on, man.
Stop! You're gonna get tased!
Mr. Ross!
Hands off the fucking taser! Hands off the taser! Hands off the taser! Stop fighting! Got the fucking taser! Oh, 63.
All right, let's see if we can get a different angle on this. All right, so I found looks like surveillance video, so we can see from kind of a 30,000 foot view of what happened here. Okay, so you can see Brooks running. It looks like the leads are in Mr. Brooks as he's running. Then he turns and discharges the taser. Let's run that back. He turns, discharges the taser, and it looks like it actually struck this officer here. Now at this point, this officer, and tasers obviously, NMI, neuromuscular incapacitation, neuromuscular interruption, whichever you prefer to use. He's probably catching some of the effects of that. It may not have made good contact with him, but nonetheless, this officer is in a position now where he is either completely incapacitated or somewhat incapacitated, leaving him open to further attack. Also, Brooks still has possession of that taser. All right, kids, we get it. So this appears to be afterwards. All right, bear with me one more second here. Let's see if we can get a better look at it. All right, here's a little bit better better look of the during and after. So there's the discharge. So it looks like right here is where the officer transitioned to his gun. So just based on what we're looking at, the resisting arrest and then the taking of the taser, the discharge of the taser, I think that Tennessee versus Garner applies here, and I think maybe even Graham versus Connor would be two of the cases that I would look at. And I can't for the life of me understand why they would have charged this guy so quickly. Let's take one more look here and see if I can't find something a little more conclusive. All right, so that's about as good as it's going to get as far as the video is concerned. I will say this though, the stop, the contact started off nice and easy, as most all of us have experienced. As soon as you start putting handcuffs on somebody, that's when it's going to go sideways. If it goes sideways, they go to the ground. Brooks at some point manages to obtain a taser for one of the officers. He runs, he turns, discharges the taser, at which point one of the officers shot him. Now, I would say that they followed the force continuum. The application of case law that we just discussed, Tennessee versus Garner, and maybe Graham versus Connor, are going to play into this. I got to say, I don't see that this is even a fireable offense, let alone to charge the guy. So we'll see what happens, man. This is insanity. The fact that this guy's already been charged. Now, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel. Let's hope this calms down pretty quick. Guys, be good. If you can't be good at it.